Saquon Barkley. Oh man. Who, if anyone, by the way, wanted to put out an anytime touchdown bet and also yards total bet, it would have had to have been on Saquon Barkley. It doesn't. You don't need to be a big brain a sports handicapper out there to have come up with this one. If somebody was selling this as their pick, call into question their credibility. I want to see a deep pull, not something as obvious as this. As Saquon in a 28-3 win over the Giants, 187 all-purpose yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 3 of Philly's longest plays, 55, 41, and 38. I feel like dominant win, great for Saquon. That's not the talking point because now here we are again with Daniel Jones getting benched, and then now he's back starting against the Steelers in their next game. What do we do? Like, what are we doing? I saw Bleacher Report. They titled the post-game Giants stream, which I didn't tune into, but the Talking Giants guys that do it, they do great work. It was, are they just in an eternal rebuild? Yeah, we are because of Daniel Jones.
Look, somehow Malik Neighbors has to get off this team. He has to escape.
No.
He needs to escape.
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine being that guy?
Hold on for a second. This is the vision that I foresee. Cam Ward throwing to Malik Neighbors, handing the ball off to Damian Martinez. Could you imagine that? How beautiful that would be?
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
Or DJ Giddens. That's another one. That would be great. Could you imagine that young nucleus? But instead, it's going to be
I can see
Carson Beck throwing 3 interceptions. It's going to be Malik Neighbors demanding a trade as in his second year, and then Ollie Gordon running into the backs of his linemen.
Yeah, that's very possible. I could see Dylan Gabriel going in and throwing 3 interceptions, and because the Giants didn't want to trade up.
If Dylan Gabriel, 5'4",
what's wrong with Dylan Gabriel?
He's not a draftable player, and you and I both know that. If 5'2", Dylan Gabriel, he's not a draft prospect. If 4'10", Dylan Gabriel is my starting quarterback, I'm finding a new team. Dylan Gabriel is who you pulled? One that I can see that would actually more realistically infuriate me is like, say Will Howard tests really well in his strong finish the season. That would piss me off to no end.
He's got the big goofy Eli demeanor. You know they'd love to fall into that trap.
That couldn't be more of the next Daniel Jones, Will Howard. Are you kidding me? Someone's going to talk themselves into it, and it's going to be right. Here's the prediction. Here's the fucking prediction, Sean. They're gonna go on a run in the final part of the season. There's going to be some dude that they pick up at a deli in Paramus, New Jersey, and they're going to say, "Hey, man, you want to play quarterback for us?" And he's going to put together some crazy run, and they're going to win, 4 of their last 8, and they're going to be picking 10th instead of 2nd or 1st in perfect position to get Shedeur Cam Ward, and they're going to take Will Howard, who's not a first rounder.
Oh, that is phenomenal! I can't believe you guys have 2 wins. 0-4 at home. Way to stand up.
We're already off on this is a bad start. 2 wins is a bad start for the trajectory of being out of the playoff conversation. And in the first overall pick conversation.
You don't want Ewers?
What was last? No, don't put that
big
on
arm,
me. Don't put
big
that
arm
on
from
me.
Texas coming to the Big Apple.
Put that out. Don't put that evil on me.
Ewers has got a cannon. Come on, let him sling it.
Screw you.
It's better than Nussie. All right, but look, everyone wanted to talk about Saquon Barkley in this game, rightfully so. He came out and they didn't boo him. Philly was at New York.
I thought they did boo him.
No, they didn't boo him. He got a big standing ovation. Everyone was cheering for Barkley. You know why? If the Giants were good, they would have booed the hell out of Barkley. The fans would have. But this franchise is so beat down. It is abused dog situation where they're just so beaten and heartbroken that they can't even get mad about the Philadelphia Eagles, lifetime rival, bitter, hated rival, taking the best player they've had in the last 10 years. And him walking out there in that big 2-6 looking strong and fast. Everyone was just like, yeah, good for Saquon. We suck, and our ownership couldn't do right by him. It was actually a pretty impressive piece of class by the New York Giants, and I know it came from them being bad. If the Giants were 3-3 before this game, I bet they boo Barkley. I bet they definitely would have because they would have had some spark. But there was no spark. They're a wet firework that won't go off. wow, that was embarrassing. That was sad.
Yeah, that couldn't have been a less present game.
Could you imagine being a 2013 Giants fan and then Odell goes to the Eagles? 2015 maybe. Odell goes to the Eagles and he wouldn't have been booed. It would have been a cacophony of booing. You wouldn't be able to hear yourself.
I don't know why I'm misremembering this. I didn't think that there was such a positive.
Oh, yeah, they popped for Saquon.
It shouldn't have been the case.
Nah.